Hey y'all, so today we're going to be talking about the Tory and Megan case. And we're not just going to be talking about the case, we're going to be talking about fake friends, gun violence, sexism, and all the tea that has to do with this case is deeper than just gun violence. It goes so much deeper. And I'm not even going to lie, y'all, I'm upset. This really upset me. It upsets me. I'm disgusted. The privilege of being a man, the privilege of having money, being in the industry, all of this shit is just weird and dark. You can't trust your closest friend and your assistant. For $1 million, your friend will sell you out. Anyway, let's get into the tea of what happened that night. So I am getting my sources from ET Online. They have documented a lot of information from the trial, just giving me times, what was said, quotes, all that stuff is from a resource. So on a Monday in July 2020, Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez went to Kylie Jenner's pool party along with Kelsey, her best friend and assistant. Now, just like at any party, you're going to get drunk, you're going to have a couple of drinks. As we all know, Megan is very outspoken. There was an argument about Tory's music, his career. It was just a lot of shade thrown, and obviously Tory got offended. It got heated. Now, I don't know what exactly was said in the argument, but apparently it was something that hit a chord. It struck a chord, and it led to Megan getting shot. So I'm assuming that Megan wanted to leave the situation, got out of the car, and Tory told her, and I quote, "Dance, bitch," and fired 5 shots at her feet, which left Megan with gunshot wounds to the feet. Keep in mind, y'all, Kelsey is still in this car. She is a witness. It could have been her that got shot. She's seen everything from start to finish. She is the witness. So a visual of the text chain presented in the courtroom showed that Harris, which is Kelsey, texted help at 4:27 a.m. on July 12th, 2020. Tory shot Meg, the next line read. 911, the third bubble read. And Tory Lanez was not trying to go back to jail, y'all. He was like, please don't say anything. I'll give you $1 million. I already got caught with a gun. And then he also adds that I can't go to jail. I'm on probation. Lanez's attorney claims it wasn't him who shot the weapon, and this was all about jealousy and envy. There were text messages from Tory Lanez to Megan and Kelsey, in which he apologized and said he genuinely just got too drunk, but can change what I did. So Tory Lanez's lawyer is trying to convince the court that Kelsey Harris shot Megan out of jealousy because Tory Lanez was sleeping with both Megan and Kelsey. So y'all remember when Tory was like, I'll give you $1 million, just don't say nothing. I'm on probation. Like, please just don't do this. I can't go back to jail. He offered both of them $1 million each. Megan turned it down, and Kelsey obviously took it because when she got on that stand, she acted like she didn't have no memory, no recollection of what happened. The defense suggested that there is a lack of physical evidence to prove the case against Lanez since his DNA had allegedly not been found on the gun. Whose DNA was on it then? If it wasn't Megan's fingerprints or Megan's DNA on it, and it wasn't Kelsey's, and it wasn't his, then whose DNA was on this gun? So Megan then takes a stand and she starts off with, I just don't feel good. They were told to go over their history, and they had occasionally had a sexual relationship, Tory and Megan, which Harris learned for the first time inside the SUV, according to Megan. So basically, after it was revealed that Tory was having sex with both Megan and her best friend, everything spiraled out of control. Tory called them both bitches and hoes, and yeah, like it wasn't him, being the hoe. And that's when the argument started about his musical career. So these are the next quotes that Megan said. I've never been shot at before in my life. As soon as he started shooting, I put my head down. I was scared and I didn't move. Megan claimed that she saw Tory shoot at her. So once the officers actually stopped the vehicle, they found the gun, which was still warm to the touch. And the court asked Megan, why didn't you initially tell the officers what happened? And she said she just wanted to protect everybody that was involved. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm going to be real. I have no interest in getting into Kelsey's part. Like, You was the witness. You was the only witness. You was her best friend. You supposed to have her back. Regardless of if you found out the man that you like is sleeping with your friend, I'm sure, just like how you didn't know, she didn't know, that's a different problem. Your friend just got shot. And you're going to sit up here and let this man that has no loyalty to you tell you, I'll give you $1 million if you just don't say anything. Give you hush money. I just shot your friend, but I'll pay you $1 million to say that you didn't see anything. Act like you don't know anything at the stand. I can't go back to jail. If you can't go back to jail, stop doing stuff to get you to put in jail. The one thing that Kelsey did say at one point during the questioning, she did say that Tory had threatened to shoot her while they were all in the car. And then later on, she doubled back and said some of those things I stated weren't accurate. Girl, shut up. Get out of here. Basically, the trial is still going on. And if convicted, Tory Lanez will face up to 22 years and 8 months in prison. Which and is, as he should. Because, what? Are you serious? The fact that this took 2 years. 2 years for her to get her story out. Apparently, Tory Lanez couldn't speak on it. He couldn't say anything about it. But it took 2 years for her to get her story out, for us to actually hear and see what happened. Now, we all know Megan has just lost a lot of her family. She lost her mom, her dad, her grandma, all in the same time span. The people she has around her probably don't have her best interest. She came up. She got money. She probably is not making the best decisions. She probably just needs people around her at this moment because she's lonely. You never know her reasoning for surrounding herself with these type of people. But she's already going through all of this, and now she has to go through getting shot by a man who she probably felt like she could trust. And the world is telling her that she's lying and making her the villain. And you know what? I know exactly what type of men are sitting up here saying, that bitch lying. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Them type of men that sit around and speak about women, don't get no money, but they talking about what's going on in a woman's life. Why she lying? She a hoe. She did. She slept with him. She did. None of that matters. Let's look at the fact. Tory had a gun. Somebody had a gun in that car. And somebody shot Megan. Megan got shot. She claiming that she saw Tory do it. What more is there to it? If a man came up here and claimed that he got shot by somebody and said, I know exactly who did it, would y'all say that he's lying? Y'all would never come out of your mouths and say that a man is lying about being shot. Why would somebody make up being shot? And I know people close to me who have even said, I don't believe it. I think she's lying. What does she have to lie about? She's already rich. She's already famous. She's already going through a lot of stuff in her personal life that we don't even know about. What sense does that make? Somebody tell me. And you know what they say, money is the root of all evil. Her friend was able to be persuaded, bribed with $1 million to lie on her friend. Act like she never saw anything that happened. She just has no memory. She was so drunk that night is literally a blur. No, if I hear a gunshot, I'm sobering up. I know exactly what's going on. I'm alert. And I'm calling my ride because I'm getting the hell up out of here. Be careful who you guys consider your friends. Be careful who you surround yourself with. Take steps. Treat your friendships like relationships. Get to know people before you consider them your friend. You have to have the same morals, the same beliefs. Take time to get to know people. Make sure y'all align up before you consider these people your friends and you have them around you. You have them handling. She's her assistant, so she's probably handling her money, handling everything important to her. Who knows what she did? Because that right there just shows that she was jealous. She was a hater. She did not want to see her win. She wanted to be like her. She was envious. All of that. As for Tory, I just see this as a unfulfilled man. Obviously, he's sleeping with multiple women at one time. Friends at that. He's unfulfilled. He got into an argument about his career, which he probably was already sensitive about because he felt like he wasn't in the place that he wanted to be in. His pride let him do something that was irreversible. And let's not act like this is something so new. Like, wow, this is something that can't happen to celebrities. Like, no, these are people. This is something that happens all the time. Just because this man has $1 million doesn't make him any less crazy than anybody who will shoot somebody. out of pure anger. Who cares if they had sex? Who cares if this was a love triangle? How is this relevant? She was a victim of gun violence, and it's a shame that people will let their fame, personal opinions, sexism, racism, whatever, get in the way of the fact that she got shot that night. The court did not reach a verdict yet, but it will continue on Friday. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something new about this trial. Just stay up to date. I will be staying up to date on this trial. I want to see the outcome because Megan deserves justice. Whether Toy shot her, Kelsey shot her, whoever, they need to go to jail for real because they did a crime. They need to do the time. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please share. Please leave me your comments. What do you guys think about this? Let me know. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.